Hello and welcome everyone to AARP Wyoming's 2026 Video Voter Guide Series. I'm Tom Laycock with AARP Wyoming, and today we're joined by Jeanette Ward, who is running for the Wyoming Legislature in House District 57, located in Natrona County. AARP has a proud 40-year history of nonpartisan voter engagement and does not endorse or oppose candidates, nor does AARP make contributions to political campaigns or candidates at any level. Instead, we ask questions so our AARP members understand where the candidates stand on important issues and can make their own decisions on Election Day. Today, I'll ask Ms. Ward 3 questions, allowing for a 1-minute and 30-second response to each. Then, we'll give her 2 minutes to make her pitch to the voters of House District 57. So thank you for joining us, Ms. Ward. Our first question for today: a recent AARP survey suggests 80% of older adults wish to age in their homes and communities as they get older. If elected, what would you do to ensure older Wyoming residents can stay in their homes and communities as long as they can?
Well, thank you for that question. So property taxes represent one of the largest costs for seniors on fixed incomes. In 2023, I co-sponsored House Bill 215, which was property tax exemptions for the elderly and veterans, which would have provided a 100% tax exemption for the primary residents of the elderly and veterans. I also co-sponsored House Bill 256, or property tax holiday, in 2023, which would have given all residents a property tax reduction of 33%. I co-sponsored similar and other property tax relief bills in 2024. I will continue promoting and sponsoring such bills to keep homes affordable for those who have built their lives in Wyoming. I would scrutinize any proposal that increases overall taxation or creates new entitlements, as these harm the residents we aim to help by reducing disposable income and economic freedom. I will work to remove government-imposed financial pressures, especially taxes, preserve open community-based support, and trust Wyoming families and neighbors to handle the day-to-day support. Seniors deserve dignity and independence through a lifetime of work, not dependence on expansive programs. I will vote and legislate accordingly, always guided by constitutional principles and fiscal responsibility.
Thank you. Our second question for today: AARP Wyoming's 2023 Vital Voices survey and our 2026 membership survey shows our members are seeking candidates who will help protect them from fraud and scams. In recent years, we've seen scammers evolve to use crypto ATMs and deed fraud to separate Wyomingites from their cash. How would you work to protect older adults from fraud and scams?
Thanks again for that question. I would support targeted common sense regulations like 2026's House Bill 75 or virtual currency kiosks that enhance transparency and accountability without over-regulating legitimate commerce or expanding government unnecessarily. Deed fraud also demands vigilance through stronger recording safeguards and public education. I think we should promote education and awareness. I support existing efforts like AARP's Fraud Watch Network, local law enforcement, and senior organizations for straightforward warnings. Seniors should know if someone pressures you to send money via crypto ATM, wire transfer, or gift cards, it is almost certainly a scam. Suspicious activity should be reported promptly to authorities and resources like the Federal Trade Commission or the Wyoming Attorney General. Fraud exploits human nature, and scammers evolve faster than statutes. The principled response is precise intervention where clear harm occurs, as the legislature did with the unregulated crypto kiosks, combined with empowerment through information. We do not want a growing bureaucracy that assumes citizens cannot take care of themselves. This balances protection with the Wyoming values of freedom and self-reliance. So I remain committed to practical measures that deliver results without compromising constitutional limits.
Okay, our third and final question for today. We know Wyoming residents are concerned about rising property taxes. While property taxes can be burdensome, they also fund critical state and local services. These services can include local transportation, home-delivered meals, and home health services that keep older adults aging in place. If elected, how would you balance the need for relief with ensuring critical services remain in place?
Thanks so much. So, property taxes in Wyoming have become an increasing burden, particularly for seniors who risk losing the homes they wish to age in. Relief is essential to prevent folks from being forced out of their homes. At the same time, core local services like transportation, home delivered meals, and home health care matter to vulnerable residents. The challenge is balancing both without defaulting to ever increasing taxes. I would pursue meaningful property tax reform while demanding fiscal restraint in state and local budgets. Here is how I see that working in practice. First, we need to deliver direct relief like property tax relief bills that I previously described. These keep the elderly in their homes and support caps on annual increases. Then we need to control spending. Wyoming's government must live within its means, just as families do. When revenues fluctuate with energy markets, the answer is prioritization, not automatic tax increases. Finally, the government shouldn't compete with private industry in the realm of home services. This will reduce costs and allow us to continue fixing the property tax issue. You cannot endlessly tax homeowners to fund services and then wonder why seniors cannot stay in their homes.
Okay, well, thank you for answering our questions, Ms. Ward. Now let's close today by giving you 2 minutes to explain why you believe you're the best person to represent House District 57.
Thank you so much. I'm pro-life, pro-freedom, pro-Second Amendment, and pro-family. When I served in 2023 and 2024 in the 67th legislature, that is exactly how I voted. What I told voters about myself is how I voted in practice. So I hope they will remember that and vote again for me, and I will represent them in the same way: pro-life, pro-family, pro-Second Amendment, and pro-family. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Ms. Ward. We appreciate your time today. We thank our viewers as well for joining us for this video voter guide. We encourage you to keep checking Cowboy State Daily and AARP's Facebook page for more video voter guides in the days to come.